Hi there, Phil here from Proven. Just wanted to talk a little bit about banks and what they're doing these days to attract more entrepreneurs and more customers. As you know, the whole field of digital transformation is happening. It's happening to banks in a very big way. If you look at in the last number of years, banks like Revolut, like Monzo, like Chime have all started taking off, and customers are really using these banks. They're engaging with these banks, they're partnering with these banks, and they're very, very easy to use. They're very easy to send money. And so what traditional banks have been doing the last number of years is trying to attract more and more customers. I remember when I first came to Silicon Valley about 14 years ago or so, I was really surprised with how my current bank, Silicon Valley Bank, opened my bank account. So in the past, you'd have to go to the bank, you'd sit down, you'd fill out a bunch of paperwork. And what was really interesting with Silicon Valley Bank is that they came to a coffee shop in Sand Hill Road somewhere, and they opened my account for me. And I brought my passport, and that was it. So it was really refreshing, really interesting. And I think Silicon Valley Bank really pioneered this idea of going out of their way to help startups. And what they were doing is they would invite you to events, to partner events. They would invite you to dinners, take you on, nice weekends, things like that. So it was a really, really good way of working with entrepreneurs. Now, not every bank can do that, but definitely Silicon Valley Bank pioneered this, and then other banks in the region then started doing the same thing. But really, this video is about how banks can work with and partner with entrepreneurs and digital communities and digital platforms. If you think about the rise of AI and the rise of new systems and processes for building businesses, digital businesses are going to absolutely dominate in the next 10, 20 years. And so it's really important to be connected with these types of entrepreneurs. And so what banks are doing now is they're offering special financial packages just for entrepreneurs. And we know that things like free banking for the first 3 years is really important. Offering discounted loans, free business tools, burn rate calculators, waived transaction fees, free wire transfers are really, really important. And I think this has almost become the absolute minimum that entrepreneurs need to get going. And so one thing that we've really helped some banks in is with these partnership platforms or perks platforms. So essentially what the bank is saying is, if you work with us, we will give you access to all of these deals and discounts to help your business customers connect with service providers, connect with software providers. These companies will be, for example, like HubSpot, offering you a huge discount to work with them. It could be a company like Stripe offering you free services to get running on Stripe. So there's lots of these services that startups need. So startups can then bank with that bank and then work with them and then get going. So it's really, really beneficial for the bank to be able to provide these kinds of platforms so that the entrepreneurs can get going, get up and running. And they feel like they're part of this great community of founders and partners who are getting access to these deals and discounts. The second thing that a bank can do is partner with its clients and say, if you are a client of the bank and if you are a software company, you can be on our marketplace and you can get access to all of our clients. So essentially, if a customer of the bank is building software and that software works well and they want to promote it to the other clients of the bank, they can be on the marketplace. So essentially, the bank is creating a marketplace. In that marketplace, there's a bunch of great deals and discounts and offers and perks. And the clients of the bank can take advantage of this, but the clients of the bank can also become a vendor on the platform and offer their services to the rest of the companies that are part of that bank. And the other way that it can work is that it can reward loyalty for their existing customers. So their existing customers who've been maybe banking with them for years can now get access to over $1 million or €1 million worth of free deals and discounts to that platform. So what we do is we bring the bank a huge network of vendors and service providers and partners. Those partners then will work with the clients of the bank to grant them deals and discounts and offers. And the bank then can also create a network of founders and service providers who want to give access to deals and discounts to themselves. So it's a kind of win-win situation for the bank, for the vendors. The vendors then get access to a new stream of customers. The customers get access to deals and discounts. for tools that they're going to have to buy already. And the bank then can promote its own clients to help each other. So it's been working quite successfully. When we first started, we have been working with a couple of great banks, and that number has grown significantly in the past couple of years. So we're working with some of the largest banks in the world, from small banks and medium-sized banks, and it's been a really interesting case on how it's working. And if you need any more information, please reach out to me directly. Thanks so much.